Hi guys, my name is Anne. I'm going to be reviewing the book The One Thing by Gary Keller. I think I'm pronouncing his name nicely, but yeah. The book, it focuses more about not trying to multitask on so many things. When you start something, you start with one thing. So they say you start not by having a to-do list where you have so many things you're doing. It's like, if I do this one thing, I'm going to do this one thing that will make everything else easier and unnecessary, because you can do a lot of things, but is it going to take you to the goal that you want? It talks about you concentrate on one thing, and then you decide what that one thing is going to be that you're going to concentrate on, that is going to make everything else easier and unnecessary, either easier or unnecessary. So you are the one you're going to decide. If you're going to look, like, he gave an example of a guy in his business. He was trying to help someone with his business, and then the guy told him, you have 14 things you have 14 people to position in different situations of your business that is going to help you. So there is one thing you need to do. So what he did, he had to fire himself as the CEO of the company and decided to now recruit 14 people. And those 14 people are the things that made his business go further, because he decided to concentrate on one thing, not trying to do too many things as a CEO, which you have to overlook on so many things. He decided to hire other people to do the work for him. So he decided on one thing that was going to make his business grow. And then another concept of the business he talks about, I'll not give you everything, I'll just give you a few tidbits which I thought was important. That when the one thing you're going to decide what it's going to be, it's going to be a small thing. It's not going to be a huge thing. It's something small that you're going to do that is going to make everything else either easier or whatever else you thought you needed to do are unnecessary. Like, they have the example of a domino effect. The domino effect is where one small domino can hit so many other dominoes. You know that game where you have dominoes and following each other. So one domino can even hit larger dominoes. I have a few notes that I can check here. There's a part where he says you need to be doing fewer things for more effect than more things for side effects. When you think about it, people work so hard, they end up being so stressed. You don't have time to be with your family. You're working long hours. It's exhausting, and we have only so much time in a day that we can't do everything. So you have to decide that one thing you're going to do, that one small thing you're going to do. Yes, you can do many things, but do you have the time, do you have the energy to do all those things that you want to do? That's why sometimes, like in business, it's called about multitasking and all that. I think those 2 points are good, where you decide on the one thing you're going to do. You decide what is important to you. Then you're going to decide what's that one thing. It has to be a small thing. It is one thing that you'll need to do that is small, and then it's going to be like a domino. So it will start small, then as time goes, it will gradually become bigger and bigger and bigger, just because you decided to do one small thing. Yes, that's it. I'll give you more information when I keep reading the book, because I just read a little bit whatever I learned, I share with you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. You can click the bell icon, and you can subscribe for more reviews. Bye.